Hello everyone and welcome to another Black Ops 4 Blackout video. Now I know this video isn't going to be for everybody. A lot of you people out there are probably already going to know everything that I've put into the video. But right now I'm making this for the people that are just starting or people that really don't know too much about Blackout but really want to start getting into it. And if you end up learning anything from the video, please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment what your favorite tip was in the video, or comment what helped you the most. Alright, so usually the first thing I do when I purchase a game is check out the settings. For Blackout, I noticed that you need to change a few things right away. Okay, so the first thing that I changed in the settings was hold to pick up items. I changed to press to pick up items. I think that is probably the most important thing because you want to be able to pick up stuff faster than anybody that lands next to you. The second thing I changed in the settings was the brightness. It starts you off at 50%. You really want this maxed at 100. It's going to help you see people that are laying in the grass, under trees, in shade, in the flowers, or people that are hiding in dark spots and corners. The last thing would be headphones. Sound is probably the most important part of any battle royale, especially when it comes to Blackout. There's so many different sounds that happen during a game, and so many ways you can amplify those sounds or dampen your own sound when it comes to awareness, skulker, or dead silence. In this video, you'll see that I hear somebody open a bag at the end, and I run straight to him. For number 10, we'll start off with jumping. Pay attention to the gauge on the right hand side of the screen. Dip down instantly, and when it hits 48, pull up to even out, and then turn your character to decide where you want to go. Notice how much lower all the other players are starting. If done correctly, your character should slowly build up speed until he reaches 66. Once you're directed where you want to go, use free look to look behind you and see who's coming your direction. As you land, check around for parachutes. For number 9, we'll talk about some equipment. My personal favorites are the concussion, cluster grenade, and combat axe. Some cool things about the combat axe are you can use it to clear zombies. I know the zombie crate can kind of be a pain and is really loud sometimes, but if you get a combat axe you can run through, one-shot zombies, and make no noise at all. Not to mention, it'll one-shot a player with level 3 armor. Since they took away 9-bangs, I think concussion grenades are the best throwable left. They're really useful in pretty much any situation, and they stun your opponent to the point where he can't aim or move. Cluster grenades still have to be my personal favorite. You can use them in so many situations. They're good defensively to protect someone while you're trying to revive them. They're good offensively if you're trying to push somebody out of cover or just kill them in general. And they're also good to stick on vehicles and one-shot. You can also throw trophy systems on helicopters, but I've heard they can only block 2 missiles. Alright, for number 8, we'll talk about how to get your boat back in the water. This has helped me a few games late game when I need to get to zone and don't really have an option to get there. I see a boat that's been beached by somebody getting to the last zone, and this is my only way to get out of it. For number 7, we'll talk about perks. Some of the perks I find most useful would be awareness because it gives you increased hearing. Dead silence. When you crouch, you make no sound at all. When you sprint or walk, you're very quiet. Skulker makes you really quiet when you crouch, but you move at a fast speed like you were running. Paranoia gives you a directional notification of anybody who has their sights on you, so pay attention to which way the sound comes from. Mobility gives you no fall damage. It can also be used like a grappler if you're falling and grapple right before you hit the ground. For number 6, we'll talk real quickly about using your surroundings. In this video, you'll see that I can't jump onto this building, but if you open the door outwards and use the door as a boost, you can get on that way. Or if you jump at a window instead of through the window and land on the windowsill, you can use that to climb up onto the roof as well. Those are some tricks that have helped me get out of bad situations, but they can really be used all over the map. For number 5, we'll talk about the zone. When it comes to zone, I always try to stay on the skinniest part of the circle, so where the white part of the circle is closest to the blue. That's the safest spot, as the least amount of enemies will be coming in from behind you, so you really only have to watch one direction rather than every direction. For number 4, we'll talk about the different kind of crates. The zombie crate you can only unlock by killing all the zombies in the area that it is spawned. There's about 5 spawn locations. Look for the big white light heading into the sky. Once you kill all the zombies, the crate will unlock. It almost always has golden guns, heals, armor, or character skins that you can wear. The big crate you can find all over the map or from airdrops. It almost always has golden guns, character skins to unlock, heals, attachments, equipments, and perks. The small heal bags have heals and character skins sometimes, like Crash. The small boxes can carry a lot of different things, but recently they added golden guns and character skins like Torque. For number 3, it'll be nice and easy. Just hold X to detach all. For number 2, let's talk about body armor. Let's start with level 1 armor. Level 1 armor has 30% damage reduction. Level 2 armor has 40% damage reduction. Level 3 armor has 50% damage reduction. It protects your head from headshots. It has flak jacket, which defends against concussions and enemy explosives. But it also reduces your hearing and makes more noise when you move. One thing I noticed while testing was that all of the armor has approximately 225 hit points. In this case, if I had a level 2 armor and it had 75% health left, it would be smarter to switch it out for a level 1 armor with more health for more hits. And these were all in no real order, but for number 1, I want to talk about moving around. Movement is really important in Blackout. A lot of times I'll see people sitting still completely and be able to pick off that easy headshot. Every few steps when I'm moving, I jump. That 1 second of silence helps me hear people around me that are moving that I wouldn't have heard if I just kept running. It also makes you a much harder target to hit. There have been a lot of times I see somebody running in a straight line and it's pretty easy to pick off that headshot. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys were able to learn something out of the video. I put a lot of time into it. If you guys were able to learn something, leave a comment down below at what was the most helpful, and give me a follow and subscribe. Thanks again.